What is up, legends? We are back, and what I want to do is I want to do a big focus. This is going to be nerdy, by the way, so if you're looking for action, this isn't going to be the video. I want to focus a little bit on stamina in this game and how to keep up in events, because we had a person who just was like, I don't understand. I don't like, the game is moving too fast. It's moving too fast for people like that and stuff like. And my emphasis on that is I keep telling people that all the time. Free to play. Who told you as a free to play player that you were supposed to get everything? It's not how gacha works. That is a very spoiled way. Like, you're playing free to play. And the game is supposed to allow you to be able to fend for yourself, not get everything in the game. Remember, you are playing free to play at that point in time. You are not supposed to get everything in the game because you're playing free to play. They have to put pressure on you to try to get you to spend. That is the whole point of gacha games like that. That is what they do. That is not actually pay to win. They're just putting pressure on you to actually spend. If they didn't put any pressure on you to spend, nobody would spend. That's actually a bad business practice to not put pressure on you to actually spend. However, this game gives you ways to actually keep up. It does. It took stuff away it shouldn't have. I speak on it every single time, like with the scrolls and the summons and stuff like that, and then making the rates harder and things like that. And they shouldn't have did that. It wasn't necessary when you need 15 copies of a character. That's unnecessary. But as far as being able to keep up every week in events freely and at least get characters and stuff like this game gives you more than enough to actually do that, as long as you know how to actually do it. So we're going to talk about that. So you see I'm at 872 right now. I'm wasting stamina, by the way. And I'm going to get rid of this after this video. But the very first thing that you should automatically do is get a guild. And the reason why you should get the guild is, as you can see, push it forward. We only have a few people came on, at least 10 and stuff like that. It's hard right now because it's not a lot of people actually playing the game. But get a guild and try to get to between 20 and 30 people in the guild. You see, we have spots right now. So if you want to join the Legends, you are free to. We have some spots. And that's going to get you between 100 to 150 to 200 stamina a day. So yesterday we got 200 stamina, which is a part of what you're looking at right now, my overcap on 872. Also, you want to make sure that you don't end up overcapped like that. Always kill all your stamina. Make sure that when you log on that you are immediately going to be spending your stamina and not going to go do something else or something like that. Get rid of your stamina. You don't want it to be doing what it's doing right now. Now, the other thing that people don't pay attention to is what happens when you actually log on. When you log on, and you come over to here, there's going to be exclamation mark, and it's going to basically say, hey, you got stuff over here. Sometimes you get stamina right here, which you see right here. This day 3, we got 100 stamina right there. Bam. Not every day, but you do get some. You also are going to have your power up plan if you actually have used anything on your characters or whatever else like this. You see, it doesn't always give stamina and stuff like this, but it does give you items and things that you can actually use if you're actually building on that type of particular character. And you see what you get for logging in and stuff like this. This is important right here because this gives you training tickets to actually level up your characters. So just keep that in mind. Now, what we're going to pay attention to right now is what happens because they have 2 events overlapping. Pay close attention to this now. You have both the Hegemony from last week and Coco Monster from this week. And if you go to daily, right here, you're going to notice that simply logging in every day, you get 200 stamina for simply logging in. If you actually have the OG character and the special character, you get posters, popular posters. Pay attention to that. We're going to talk about that in a bit. But you get these 3 things for logging in every day. So simply just logging in, you get 200 stamina. Plus this every single day. Mind you, every single day that this event is going on, that you get this stamina. And you head over here, same thing again over here. Again, all events are overlapping. It's stamina you don't have to spend. You just simply come over here and you get this. Now, actually doing the event right here daily, you see that you're going to get a summon. Once you acquire 1,000, you automatically going to get that. And normal, this is normal Astaroth, you're going to get 25 popular posters. So again, between these two, that's 75 popular posters right there. What that is essentially you can level up quickly anybody who has a karma thing. So, but we're gonna come back to the popular poster thing. So you notice now that we have stamina like that for stuff. So if you're working on, say, the seer shop stuff, you're gonna notice that I have the seer dupe. It's not here anymore. I'm the seer piece rather. That's where I got it from. I didn't have to worry about anything else like that. Now, if I wanted to, even with the time left, I can use my stamina every day to go after getting her vintage, pretty much getting her vintage set and stuff like this. There's really nothing else like that to actually go after. However, what I'm doing right now, because what you should always do with soul mirrors is do it last. It's just expensive, and you see I have close to 52 million currency right now. It's because I don't focus on that, and I still beat people, and I still beat everything in the game without focusing on the soul mirror. The soul mirror is the biggest gold sink in this game, and the absolute last thing that you should be worried about, because it will take everything from you, and you will not be able to do anything else in this game if you concentrate on soul mirrors, which is why I always tell everybody this. I would delete it from the game if I could. It is such a gold sink and such a trap. It is the biggest trap in this game, just effing with this at all. So just keep that in mind. Eventually you will have to do it, but I will do that absolutely last. When I have like every character in this game, I will care about that. And it literally almost has very little effect, if we're being honest. Like, it'll keep you out of like maybe top 25 in the game, but you can fight your way to it without it. And I'm not kidding, because I do it. I do it all the time. I'm not going to just tell you to do that. And that's the reason why I have as much gold as I have, because I ignore this part of the game because it's so overbalanced, and like they just need to fix it. It's too expensive. And it's so bad that it doesn't do enough to merit how much gold it actually costs, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You don't have to listen, but I'm just telling you how expensive and broken that is in the game right now. That and I've been saying it for the longest time, that there's something wrong with the gold to power ratio on how much that actually costs. And you have multiple characters. Like, one character will break your money bank. Like, F that, I don't care. So what we're doing is we're worried about this right now. And I'm doing this every day on top of what I am actually doing with Seer. So you'll notice my baby Seer right here. Not baby like I like her or anything like this. Like, she is at 25 karma right now, basically because you see the 75 posters plus the peach blossom. I'm pretty much going to max this for free, mind you. Free. So if you look at the guy, 50 diamonds, another 50 diamonds, that's 150. That's 200. That's 300. 400, 500, 600, 725, 850 right now, and then I got another 150 coming right now. Now I pretty much farmed all that, and that's a part of this number right here that you see right here. Let me go 2 paid diamonds. 6,200. That's a part of that. And beforehand, what was a part of that was Satan right here. I got her up to 30, doing that same method right now, and not actually spending anything. Again, I haven't spent any money on this in a long time, and you see where she's at. She's a +4 and 90, spending no money, and this is a premium character, spending no money. The same thing like with Lucifer, spending no money, and she's karma like this. So when I see people say that they can't keep up, that's your fault. That's because you aren't doing it properly. And this right now is actually me telling you how to do it properly. Now you're gonna be like, well, if you're saving, you're not summoning and everything else like this. You can summon if you want to. I can summon if I want to, but I don't want to, because there's not a character I feel like chasing after right now. And if there's something that comes along that I actually need, then I'm going to have currency to actually do it. Like, let's say if it's not going to be Gunslinger Lucy, because everybody know I don't like her to begin with. It's not going to be Panda, because I have her already, and they're definitely coming relatively soon. However, if Wedding, what is her? I can't remember her name, so let's just go look at her. If Wedding Levy comes, I couldn't remember her name, and the Idol Michael comes, then I'm gonna be ready. Your boy gonna be ready. He gonna have that currency. I'm just gonna be able to straight buy the pity at that point in time for free, mind you. The way this, and still keep up in these events. It's still straight keep up in these events. Now, again, as a free-to-play player, you have to make a choice. You can't have everything. And I think that's the problem with gaming right now, that people free to play think that they can have everything. You can't have everything, because I'm concentrating on the other event. Now, nothing in this event is pretty much getting done. And when I get her up to this, we're worried about this right now. We're not worried about anything else. And I'm probably not even going to worry about the Cherry Vintage set. I'm done in this event. I don't care. At this point, like, I'm out. I'm out. What we do is we now head over to Coco Monster. And we not worry about this. I don't have her, so I'm not even going to worry about it. And I'm not summoning for her. So this now all becomes mute and point. So what I now worry about is this stuff right here. If I'm going to get this Fragment of Sin, if I'm going to get this Virtual Fragment, or if I'm going to start worrying about summoning on Star Shards. Not summoning, or using my stamina on that and start getting Star Shard gear for my stuff, or I use the daily stuff on like the purchase cap and start going after these trainers right here, which is what I'll probably do to start leveling up our characters, or get soul essence, or refine crystals, or this soul gem right here. Start worrying about that. Or you have evolution stuff right here. All of this you can start worrying about at that point in time. In fact, I would suggest you start worrying about all this at the time, because it's going to start leveling up your account, which will start to actually work on your soul link, where you start pushing your soul link up. You see my soul link is 118, which starts helping you out when you're in your con system, because now you're starting to be able to, like, let's say if I want to go ahead and start worrying about Lucy and start getting, so like, see, like I have this Astra, we need to get Astra to that point, we need to get Bilal up to this point. You can start worrying about stuff like that for free. Notice everything I said just now is free. It's free. There is no way in hell you should be left behind. In hell, there's no way you should not be able to afford being able to do these events and being able to start, building out your team, because all of this is free right now. We haven't spent a single dollar talking about any of this stuff right now. So when I see people like, we can't keep up, I don't think we can keep up. Majority of the time in all of these games, not every game, but majority of the time in all of these games, it's because the free-to-play player is assuming and wanting to have everything and not dedicating. That's majority of the time. And in this particular game, as a free-to-play player, they give you all the tools that you can actually build your team and your characters, as long as you don't think and get the entitlement that you are supposed to have everything. Don't try to have everything. Have the stuff that you want. That's the key. Go for what you want. Don't try to have everything. Don't try to be like the pay to win players. Don't assume that you are supposed to be like the pay to win players, because you're not paying. You're not paying. You're paying in your time. So if you're going to have your time here, use your time properly. Now, with the 872, you're going to be like, that's a lot of stamina, everything. I was like, oh, kid, like, I need like 1,000 stamina a day. Oh, really? Really? You need 1,000 stamina a day? Granted, this is 1,000 stamina without your regen. You head over here into the guild thing, Because there's your 1,000 stamina a day. Be quiet. Like, be quiet. Stop it. Now that's outside of everything else that goes on. Say if you get currency in this, any type of currency in that, your limbo pass, which as you guys can see, I haven't limbo passed it forever. I don't even remember the last time. It's been months since I limbo passed. I don't never do this no more because I don't never want to pay for the dupe. As you can see, your boy ain't limbo passed at all. Cause I know somebody gonna throw that out there because they did that to me before. Like, you be paying for limbo pass, and they be like, bro, I ain't done that in months. What you talking about? Stop it. Like, all of this right now that I just showed you is all stuff that you have before you actually spent a single penny. Not a penny. Now, if you head over here, you have stuff that they give you every day. You get like a claim right here. You see I claimed that already. I don't think there's any other one. Normally there's two, but there's only one this week. Yeah, there's only one this week. So we just have that one, you know, because Cherry Cocoa is a minor event. So the last thing that we're going to touch on right now is, now that you have a surplus, and I think that what I think is the surplus is what's meant. We're not going to talk about the stamina. We're going to talk about the surplus. What's happening now is people aren't really understanding that they have a surplus because of how they're giving away the posters. What the posters actually do, we need to find a character that I haven't actually done anything with. Let me see who. This for the purpose of this video. There we go. Metatron. So if I actually do Metatron, we're not going to actually click the accept. So see, that's plus 10 now. Now this is not an infinite thing. This is limited because you're going to run out of characters to actually do this with. However, but we're pretty much going to be able to get her to rank 11 right now, which gets you all of that currency. So being that you're getting new characters here and there and stuff like this, what you can do is you can start stamina flipping and start going forward. And what stamina flipping is if you go into the store and you head to over here, you're going to notice that for $390 a day, you get 600 more stamina for just 390 currency. And you get 36 more popular posters, which you can then turn around again and flip into the characters and basically pay for the stamina that you just bought right here, as long as you're using another character. But you don't necessarily have to do that. What you can do with that, though, is farm events with it. So let's say you need 600 more stamina. You now have 1,600 stamina a day that you can throw at these events. To farm, there is no excuse for free to play can't farm out a character, even if it's 50 to 75k. You can do it. That's as long as you're actually using all 14 days that you have. You should be done between 8 and 9 days. I showed this before in the past. Remember when people were saying like, oh my god, this game is so pay to win, you can't do the event. Oh my god, you could do it back then. Now it's even easier. It's even easier now. So like what I really think it is that people just don't try and they just run to Reddit and everything else and just complain. Now you also see that I did buy this 1,000 stamina right here. I forgot what for. I think I bought it last week. So my weekly, not last week, this week. I think I bought it for something this week, but I wanted to smack out something. I think I was at 90, almost to 90 for Satan, and I wanted to get her to 90. That's why I did it. But yeah, so you have the weekly bundle right here where you get 1,000, and then there's the monthly one, which I have not done yet. The monthly one is right here, 49, and you get 2,000 right there. This is 49. The 490 currency ain't jack anymore. So if I wanted to just go and farm something out, which I'm not going to because we don't know what's going to happen, what I suggest is you save this for whatever, if something meta changing happens, then you want to use that 2000 for that. Like if they throw out, like, say if like Idol Michael comes or something like that, and her dupe's in the store, and you want to farm for that dupe, that's when you G out and you go for this. And the same thing goes for like anything else right here. If you want to spend on that, you wait until there's a reason to do so. Like this 1800 right here, you need a reason to actually do that. That's other than the popular posters, which they give you 75 a day free. This should be cheaper. If we being real right now, that should be cheaper. You damn near get that for free now. So that's kind of like is what it is. And then you have all of these, which I just ignore these even exist. If we're going to be honest. So, but yeah, because like the people, like, you buy the episode packs, you buy, like, as you can see, mines are still there for the most part. So there's no reason to. You don't have to until stuff actually happens. Again, I know this is nerdy, and I'm not trying to talk down to anybody. I'm just trying to get people to understand and see that it's on you when you can't keep up. It's not on the game. The game gives you every opportunity to be able to keep up at this point. So I don't think we summon. So let's do that and get out of here. Hope you guys get it. And I haven't actually, I don't think, have I done anything on Astaroth? I think I'm gonna summon on Astaroth in this video. And the reason is because of what you get when you actually have her. I'm only gonna summon once though. I ain't gonna, because 1000 irritates me. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna get it right back again. The currency right back again, because I'm pushing Seer to 90. And I'm not going to focus on her right now, because what they do in the future is these newer 5 stars, they put them in a banner together. Like, she's going to come back in a banner together with other characters. So I'm just going to, even though there's a chance that, like, you won't get her, she'll still be in the pity. So you'll be able to just pity anyway. So the other characters that she's going to be with, like the other chicks that have recently come, they're all going to be like in the same banner. So I'll just do it at that point. So just, I can focus on getting them all at the same time like that. That's why I'm not really going that crazy with her right now, other than using like books on her and stuff like that. It's not really that important to me. However, you don't appear like that, and I would like to do that because of the daily thing right now. So we're going to at least summon once 10 summon and see what happens. And that's a negative. And that's all you get, girl. So I will catch you guys next video. Be legendary. Hope you guys, I wanted to be thorough as I could. I know this ended up being a very long video, but you know, is what it is. And I just spent all that. So again, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord if you see fit. Join membership if you like to support the channel as well. You get only 27. You get emojis, you get badges, and you get entered in the monthly giveaway at the end of the month for a free game. So I will catch you guys next video. Peace, and see you soon. Thank you, legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.